Hello, friends. My name is Host Eric, host Talking with Famous People, and tonight I present you the Asshole's Guide to All 16 Types. I'm not an asshole type inherently, but I thought I'd do the work. I'm doing God's work. Okay, there are two kinds of people in the world. First division, FE-FI, phony versus selfish. If you cringe a lot at awkwardness, you're probably FE. That means you're phony because authenticity is no excuse for making others feel uncomfortable. Or you're selfish. If you think debating logically just ignores the uniqueness of people, you're probably FI. You're selfish because you'll always think that your particulars make this time an exception. Now remember, among both the phony and the selfish, in those two subgroups, there are still two kinds of people in the world: pedants and assholes. If you like to explain who is right or wrong, or which conclusion is best to hold, you're likely TI, introverted thinking. And you're a pedant because you think outcomes matter less than correctness, and you're always right. Or you're an asshole. If you seek the right tool for the right job and focus on the order of operations, you're likely TE. And you are an asshole because you think rules matter even when they're stupid. So note, of course, if you're phony, then you're a pedant. And if you're selfish, then you're also an asshole. Okay? Among phony pedants and selfish assholes, there are still, again, two types of people in the world. There are those who are petulant and those who are useless. That's SE and NE. Okay? If you're petulant, you're SE. If you're the one who ends the shouting match by landing fist on chops, you're probably SE. And you're ridiculous because good ideas take a while and you're a petulant child. Or you're useless. If you're an NE user like me, then you are useless. If you are shouting clever turns of phrase, making wit and such, you're a useless dandy of NE. You're a precious little tender, sparkly delight because you're a useless thing of uselessness. Lastly, there are still two more types of people in the world. There are, of course, the whack jobs and the morons. So, if you are a whack job, that means you're going to use NI. And if you think people mostly display as expressions of the way people are, you're likely NI. And you're deluded because you constantly mistake gut feelings for God's word of truth. Or you're a moron. If you believe past outcomes poorly indicate future because that happened to you once, then you're an SI user. And you're dumb because even if you encounter something completely new, you'll still try to remember it. So, note, if you bust chops, you know, if you bust chops, then you are a whack job as well, okay? And if you if you are a useless dandy, then you also are a moron. Okay? So, now let's look at the typosphere of ignominy. Phonies. EXFJ. ESFJ,
Hey,
household.
whack job. I got you a bath.
I'll go in there in a second. I'm not a whack job. I'm actually a moron. Thank you. Phonies. EXFJ. ESFJ, household Hitler. ENFJ, actual Hitler.
I actually like to call you nut job.
I'm not an NI user, Kimberly. ENFJ is much more dangerous than ESFJs. ESFJs are pretty safe comparatively, as phonies go. Fussy babies. The other kind of person you could be, that's you're an IXFP. If you're an INFP, Kimberly, my God, this is not the time for the niceness coordinator to arrive. I'm in the middle of making this great video.
All these things that you're saying that you are. These are all you.
You're saying that about me, I see. I thought you were saying, Eric, why with the bad FE?
No, I was saying baby.
Right.
Baby.
Yes,
That's
okay.
Eric.
Fussy, Kim, you're interrupting my goddamn video.
Okay, sorry.
Fussy babies. IXFPs. Not
ENTPs.
me. No, not ENTPs. INFP. But, what if someone hurts my feelings? I better just tremble here indefinitely. Or ISFP. But, I really want a sailboat. Okay, your plan to steal one sounds smart. Or you could be a pedant. That's you're an IXTP. If you're an INTP, you're going to say something like this. Yeah, nihilism once appealed to me, but now I'm entering my post-nihilism period of malaise.
Light bulb.
Nobody's improved. Nobody's impressed with your improvement there, INTP. ISTP. Here's what they do with their pedantry. I've thought it all through. I'm going to run up, bark all my points at that person, and then run away the winner. That's ISTP. Assholes. If you're not a pedant or a fuzzy baby or a phony, then maybe you're an asshole. You're an EXTJ. If you're an ESTJ, that means you're not taking good enough care of your property. Here, let me scold you about it. That's ESTJ in a nutshell. Or perhaps you're ENTJ. People? You mean the two-legged things I position to execute force vectors? If you are not an asshole, pedant, fuzzy baby, or phony, you might be a vulgarity. ESXP. ESTP. I'm a cocky shit. Plus, I'm sort of smart. That's my trick. Want to get drugs? Or perhaps you're an ESFP. And it doesn't have to mean both things. Like, my life is mine, and it's also other stuff. Precious dandies. If you're an ENXP, you're a precious dandy. ENTP. Ooh, I know. Let's do that, but add a lemon. Genius. Or, I know. Just shut the fuck up. If you are an ENFP, you'll say something like this. While eating farm to table here in Glendale, let's blindly share our horror at capitalism, completely oblivious of the hypocrisy. If you're a whack job, that means you're an INXJ, and it's the second to last pair. If you're an INFJ, moon landing's just the tip of the hoax iceberg, okay? It's just a tip of the hoax iceberg. You know what else? In fact, icebergs themselves are a hoax. It's true. INTJ. Everyone does everything wrong, and while I display nothing, my rage runs very deep. That sums up INTJ. I think that's the most accurate description in the whole bunch there. Morons. Sorry, Kim. ISFJ and ISTJ. What? Hey, we're all something awful, Kim. Now, here's ISFJ. Someone challenged my comment on Facebook. What the fuck will I do? Here's ISTJ. After I recenter your circular saw blade for you, could you teach me how to use a telephone? And that's my asshole's guide to all 16 types. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it until I got to ISFJ.
I hated it.
Okay, bye,
What a
everybody.
big dick.
It's going to do well as a video. I think people are going to like it.
Big dick.
I'm not a big dick. I have a big dick. There's a big difference.